The Super Bowl halftime show. This is a show that literally everybody looks forward to, even those of us that are not into football at all. I'm talking about the American football, obviously, not the football that the rest of the world knows. Okay. I'm not talking about the thing that we Americans call it soccer. I'm talking about the American football. Okay. This is a show that even if you're not into the game itself, you look forward to. Okay. I personally do not watch football. I don't watch the halftime show live either. I always look for what happened through my social media, like people sharing clips or articles about something that happened. And every year, something happens that is just out of the blue that nobody expected. But this year, I'm like, after I saw the clips of what happened, I was like, you guys should expect this. I mean, the guy who was selected is known for spreading out these type of messages and stands for his people, stands for basically unity and stuff. Based on what I read about him when he was initially selected, I saw an article and videos talking about him. So it was not that of a surprise to me, but let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what he did towards the end of the show. So people come out with the flags and everything. And then he says this and this happens. And then look at the back. Okay, this is what caught everybody. Like, this got the crowd and everybody going. The only thing more powerful than hate is love, it says. Okay, this literally just demolishes everything that Trump has been trying to do. Like, spread hate, separate families, and all that. Okay, and this couldn't have been said any better. Okay, whether you liked it, whether you watched the whole show and you liked it or you hated, this is something that is well needed in America right now. Okay, and then he also has a message on the football that he's carrying, which you you have to be quick to see it. I'll play it now. Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, las Antillas, United States, Canadá, and my motherland, mi patria, Puerto Rico. Seguimos aquí. And then he has that football that says, "Together we are America." That is incredible. Okay. And as I was reading about this on articles and stuff, some of the comments, some of the comments were talking about how Americans are finally seeing that there's more than one flag. Basically, meaning that Americans think that the American flag is the only flag that exists or is, you know, I was like, damn, okay. And people were actually going back and forth in the comment sections. I was like, oh my days. And all those countries that he mentioned are countries that Trump has said some of the worst things, okay? And the people that are from that area, he said some of the worst things about them. So for him to do this in front of literally millions of people watching live and the millions of people that will watch afterwards just was just a straight slap to Trump and everybody who supports him and everything. It's like straight up. And here's the other thing. A lot of Americans who are like against this type of thing feel like they have no choice because football is an American thing. Like, it's in the American identity almost. Okay. If there are certain individuals who believe that you can't really be a true American if you don't watch football or if you're not into football. It's like, you know how people say soccer, well, soccer as football, the actual football, Brazilians, it's in their identity. Well, it's safe to say that Americans have football in their identity. I guess you can say that. Okay. So for him to do this in front of millions of Americans in a sport that a lot of Americans really deeply care about was just mind-boggling. The fact that he was chosen to do this, and there's very little that Trump and his administration could do about this situation, was just unbelievable. But honestly, I wanted to share this with you guys because of the message of unity, the message of like being togetherness. And this, there's, it's still early on, but it's been shared that over 133 million people watched it. That is a lot of people, okay? That's a lot of people who saw this. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you all is this article that I saw on Fox News that talked about how there was an alternative show that was being run at the same time. Okay. It featured a Kid Rock. I have no idea who this guy is, but they were like, "Oh, here's the Facebook article that Fox News shared. 5 million viewers. This is the guy, Kid Rock." I was like, 5 million viewers compared to 135. I mean, 33 is. Mm, you missed the point over there. Okay, but anyways, what do you guys think? Did you actually watch the game itself? Are you into football? What did you thought of the performance itself? Did you watch the whole performance? Just I'm just curious of what people think about this whole situation, and was it wrong for him to have that last part instead of all his songs and stuff saying all those country names and having the message behind him with that said the only thing more powerful than hate is love. What do you think about that? Do you agree with that even though you're not a fan of the guy or you're not a fan of, but anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That simply means may peace and blessings be upon you. Bye bye.
عليك وسلم المولى محمد. I look up to the best of the men, and I'm working on the test to the end, by following the message he sent, and try turning these lessons into action. And oh, I pray for the day that I see you in my dreams. Rahmatul lil Alameen, for all humanity.